Back to my series. So the first class we said we'll be taking how to write a number in standard form, writing of numbers. In standard forms. How do we write numbers in standard forms? That is what we are taking now. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the class while it lasts. When you are given a number to write in standard form, you write it as a dot b times 10 raised to the power of n. Then this is what we mean by you have written in standard form. What is a? A is the first non-zero digit in the number you are given. A here is the first non-zero digit in the number you are given. Then B is the remaining number after the first non-zero digit. The remaining numbers. Digit after the first non-zero digit. Then n is an integer. N is whole number, whether positive, zero, or negative, that shows how many times the decimal point in the number has been displaced. Number of number, it shows the number or it changes the position, where the decimal point has been displaced. Position change in the decimal point. So thank you for following it squarely. Don't forget, for you to write a number in standard form, you write it as a dot b times 10 raised to the power of n, where a is equals to first non-zero digit in the given number, b is the remaining digits after the first non-zero digit, n could be positive whole number, negative whole number, or zero, that shows the position change in the number, the position change of decimal point in the number. So example, write the following numbers in the standard form. 1, I have 38.073. Number 2, I have 3807.3. Number 3, I have 0.00387. Then I have number 4, I have 9. Number 5, I have 555. I have 0.010053. So solution. To write this 38.073, to write it in standard form, we get our a. What is our a? A is the first non-zero digit. So among these digits, the first non-zero digit is this 3. So my A is 3. I'll put point. Then B is the remaining digit. B, the remaining digit. So from here to here is the remaining digit, which is 8073. Then I have times 10 raised to the power of n. What is my n? How many times did n move to change position? The decimal point move to change position. So n shows the number and the position change, number of position change in the decimal point. So the decimal point was at the back of 8, then moved to the back of 3. So it means it only moved once. That is, it moved once. So we have it times 10 raised to the power of 1. So it means 38.073 can be written as 3.8073 times 10 raised to the power of 1. So thank you. We take example 2. We have 3807.3 is equal to, how do we get first non-zero digit? 3. Point. The remaining digits after the first non-zero digit, I have 8073 times 10 raised to the power of, how many times did the decimal point move? 1, 2, 3. 10 raised to the power of 3. The third example, we have what? Is 0.00387. To write it, you ask yourself, what is A? Our A is the first non-zero digit. This is a 0, so you won't pick that 0, 0. So this is the first non-zero digit, which is what? 3. You have point. What is our B? B, the remaining digits. These are the remaining digits, which is what? 8, 7. Then you have times 10 raised to the power of, how many times did the 0 digits moved? In this case, when it is moving towards like this, you have it to be positive. When it is moving towards your left, it's positive. When this decimal point moved towards your right, it becomes negative. So since it's moving towards the right, we see that decimal point was here, it moved here 1, 2, then it moved here 3. So it becomes raised to the power of negative 3. I hope you got that. Then 9. Question 4. So 9. In mathematics, you can try that by pressing it on your calculator. Pressing 5.000 equal to it will tell you is equals to 5. So the number, when after you put your decimal point, the other zeros you are at the back of the decimal point, they don't have any significance. So they don't have any significance, they don't have anything they are adding to it, except if you now have 5.0000 and there is another number that is of significance at the back, makes it to be valid. But once the last numbers are 0 and there's no other significant number at the back of that 0, it still equals to this number. So I want to tell you that 9 can still be written as 9.000 if you like, but this 9 you can rewrite it as 9.000 if we like. And remember, you have to write it as A is the first non-zero digit. A, first non-zero digit, so it's my 9. Point. B, the other digit after the first non-zero digit, which makes it 0, times 10 raised to the power of, how many times have I moved the decimal point? Did I move the decimal point at all? No, I did not move it to the left, neither did I move it to the right. So I'll have it times 10 raised to the power of 0. So perfect. 9 can be written as 9.0 times 10 raised to the power of 0. Don't forget that. Don't tell your teacher that a single digit like 9, 5 cannot be written as standard form. They can be written. You can write them as 9.0 times 10 raised to the power of 0. So thank you. We move to the next one, the fifth example. The fifth example we have is 0.010043. So how do we write it in standard form? We still follow the same principle. We write our A. Our A is the first non-zero digit. This is 0. This is 0. So this is the first non-zero digit, which is 1. Point B. B is the remaining digits after the first non-zero digit. So these are the remaining digits. These two zeros, you are going to include them. So you don't omit the zeros. I intentionally added this example into the problem. So these two zeros are going to be included as 0.043 times 10 raised to the power of negative. How many times did I move it? 2. 1, 2. So I moved it 1, 2 in this direction, negative 2. So thank you for watching. I believe at this point you should be able to write any given number in standard form. So homework or exercise. Exercise. This is the second class 2.1. So thank you for watching. So in the next class, we'll be talking about how to write logarithm of numbers. How to write logarithm of numbers. Thank you.